Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to what is the final of Sims 4 Love Island Season 1. What a series it has been. Okay, I kind of expected Siri to actually start up on my phone then, so that's good. It's been a very, very interesting series where a lot of housemates, I can't even remember how many, I think it's 18, I want to say. Yeah, I think it's 18 housemates have been in the villa, and we are down to our final 4. And I think that's where we're going to begin. We're going to start with the finalists. As you know, we're not, because we're going to end up there. We're going to end up there. We are going to first go to the Crane residence. So these are the 8 that are dumped from the villa. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on it, and then we're going to press play. Select a sim to play. Okay, I've never really done this before. Hopefully we can actually look at everyone's stats, because that is what I want to be doing in this final episode. I want to be looking at every sim, and let's go through their stats page of their relationships. We're going to go through everyone's, and then at the end we're going to go visit the villa, and we are going to be choosing our winners. Right now, I can't call who's going to win. It's going to be interesting, but that's good. It's good, but it's interesting. Right, so can I actually... Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load in, because this is a bit... How is everyone sharing this? Right, we're going to pause it. Let's start with James. First of all, let's look at his relationships and talk a bit about him. Well, relationships-wise, he's friends with Fraser, soulmates with Emma. Who saw that coming? Leave comments. Leave comments. Who else has he been with? Just friends with Lily. Who else is he actually friends with? The lovebirds between him and Kaylee. Who's also here, friends with Jordan and neighbours. Sweethearts with Sophia. We'll get on to Sophia. Just having a quick look to see who is friends and stuff with. But the main thing that we wanted to look at, not Amanda just yet, we are going to be starting with James, and we are going to be looking at his simology. Obviously genealogy does nothing to it because he's not related to anyone. Right, so this is his stats. So let's have a look, see which ones look at, and you guys can look at this. So times kissed 19. Okay, 19's alright. Times woohooed 8. That's alright, James, not bad. Witnessed 3 fires, fair enough, but he didn't have any bladder failures, he didn't sing, he didn't pass out, he didn't see any deaths, which is good. We completed 65 whims, which is decent. Out of all his moods, he was happiest the most. Then it was probably flirty. Oh no, times uncomfortable, 94. Jesus. James was a very good housemate, and I think, yes, originally he did leave too early. I didn't have just reasons for dumping him, but it just happened. I'm not gonna look through the relationships actually, because you guys, if you watch the series, you know who Amanda's friends with. She was friends with quite a few people. It's mainly everyone's stats you guys are wanting to look at. So let's have a look at this. She only kissed 10 times and she woohooed 5 times. So less than James. She had 1 bladder failure and she watched only 2 fires. 36 wins completed. I probably didn't do much with Amanda. She wasn't very entertaining. She was happy a lot. And she was uncomfortable not too much. And she was flirty not too much. She had quite a few different moods actually. She was never angry. She was never bored. And she was never focused. I need to drink. I've spoken a lot already today. Okay. So that is Amanda. She was a good sim, but I just think she could have been better. Lewis wasn't here for long, so I'm not expecting much from his stats page. Right. Times kissed, 0. Times woohooed, 0, unfortunately. They're two of the main ones we want to look at for Love Island. He came in looking for love, he just didn't find anyone, which was unfortunate. Witnessed 2 fires, completed a few whims for him, and he was happy a fair bit, and it was uncomfortable and it was flirty. But look, he was never sad, he was never inspired, he was never focused, he was never bored, he was never angry, and he was never dazed. Overall, yeah, I think his time was cut short a bit too much. Let's go on to Jack now, because Jack's an interesting one. I think his stats could be quite high, because he was with Charlotte quite a bit. So let's have a look. Times kissed 10, times wooed only 5. Interesting. I believe they were all with Charlotte. Yes, they were. 2 bladder failures in that time, though. 2 fires witnessed. He sang once. Sick. 58 whims. Happy, obviously, is going to be the highest one. Uncomfortable. Only 15 times was he flirty. He was actually more playful than flirty. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go on to his girlfriend in Charlotte, who came in. She was a very good sim. I enjoyed seeing Charlotte in the villa. So she kissed 8 times and woohooed 5 times. So 8. That's the same as Jack. So that's good. No bladder failures. She sang once. Witnessed 3 fires. Whims 67 completed. That's decent. Times happy, good. I've been needing to sneeze for a while. She was never sad. She was never bored. Never angry. It was good. She was flirty 33 times, which is nice. Nearly double though from what Alex was. Jack. What? Fuck! I've done so well ever since I caught myself like calling him Alex. Let's move on. Let's move on to Kaylee. I think Kaylee was flirty quite a bit. I'd probably say more than Charlotte. I really do think so. Times kissed. She had no kisses? And she didn't woohoo once? No way. Did she, her and James, never have sex? Jesus. She didn't witness any fires. She didn't have any bladder failures. That's decent. Not many whims completed, I'm not gonna lie. She was happy. She was 20 times, which is decent, but I don't know, she was just a very uneventful sim. I know for a fact that Richard didn't have sex either. Yeah, he didn't. He also had no kisses. I think a few of these sims were very unfortunate in love. Witness 1 fire, whims completed, but times 30 only twice, which is kind of weird actually. It's kind of weird, quite uneventful. But Emma though, she was kind of like a dark horse in this, because times kissed 4, times woohooed twice, which I believe was like with James both times, which is good. 1 bladder failure, which is fine. Like you're gonna have a leaky pussy if you. I'm joking. I'm honestly joking. But she's got a few decent stats. Only 7 times flirty, considering like her and James are very like flirty at times. Yeah, it's just a very interesting thing that we will say. But let's go back onto Manage Worlds. We're now going to go into the Crane residence and see our 100% our winners in Jordan and Abby. And we're going to see obviously the stats of the likes of Lily, which is going to be interesting. I really want to see that. I also want to see April's, because I want to see like what her stats are as well. See Kyle's as well. It's going to be good. So let's go to the Zest residence. And we are going to press play. And while this is loading up, who should we choose? Let's choose this one. It's very, very interesting though, this series, because I've brought in obviously a blend of people that I actually know and sims I've made up, and I've loved every single one I've made, but I've also loved every single one that I made that were real people and based off real people. So it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one. But right now we are in the Clark residence. Keep them paused. Look, everyone's just chilling, but we're gonna pause it unfortunately. Right, let's start with Jordan's. because I am very intrigued to see Jordan. Obviously, genealogy, he's got his wife. But, so, let's have a look. Times kissed, only 20. You got married after 20. 14 times woohooed. That could be the most. That could be the most. Let's have a look. 2 bladder failures, 4 fires witnessed, 83 whims completed, 197 times happy, 79 times uncomfortable, 73 times flirty. Crazy. I think the only person that's going to win out of a lot of things is April, because she was in the longest. Let's look at Kyle's now. Not Adventure. He's got painting in there. Great. Right. 17 times kissed. That's actually more than Jordan, I believe. 6 times woohooed. That's alright. That's alright. I think he was with Lily and he was with Amanda. And did he do it with April? I'm not too sure. So what was the end? 1 bladder failure, 2 fires witnessed, 52 whims completed, which is alright. He was happy quite a lot, uncomfortable a fair bit. 52 times flirty. That seems fine. These are the main stats that I'm looking at. What is wrong with? Why am I at Love Island Villa? I shouldn't be. Can I not look at my stats when it's like that? Right, let's have a look at Abby. Obviously, Jordan's wife. Times kissed 14, times woohooed 14. Is that the same as Jordan? It should be. Should be. 1 bladder failure, 4 fire witness, 62 whims, 230 times happy. She's a happy sim, but she's uncomfortable quite a lot of time as well. But she was flirty 77% of the time. Right, let's have a look at April now. April's stats are gonna be mad. Surely. 14 times kids, 18 times woohooed. She's been with Mark, she's been with James, she's been with Kyle, she's been... Oh, I don't know if she's actually been with Kyle. I can't remember. She's been with Lily. So that's interesting. 2 bladder failures, 2 times she's sung, 4 fires witnessed, 82 whims completed, which is good. Times happy over 200, which is nice. Uncomfortable nearly over 100. 103 times flirty. That's one of the main things. If you want to look at any other stats, you can just pause the video and have a look at them. Lily's should be quite interesting as well. She's been with a few different sims. 15 times kissed, 13 times wooed, so it's not the best. 3 fires witnessed, 87 whims completed, so I would say one of the highest. 159 times happy, 60 flirty, 66 uncomfortable. Actually, they're not too bad. Actually, it seems all rounded quite a bit. But she was never angry. She was never dazed. She was bored 5 times, to be fair, and she was sad 10 times. She went for a roller coaster, like, that's for certain. Right, so can I not even click on myself? I can click on myself. You cannot choose an option at the moment because James is not here. Why am I at the Love Island Villa? I don't know. I don't know. So what I've done is 3 kisses, 2 times woohooed. I worked quick because I was only in for 7 episodes, I want to say. Only 1 fire witnessed. I completed 19 whims. I'm not expecting anything to be too high, but 37 times happy, 7 times flirty, 16 times uncomfortable. It's one of those things. So I don't get why I'm at the villa. Can I just come home? Care for self. Switch control to James Ellis. Tidy up. Okay. Bring James Ellis here. Okay, I think I'm here now. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know why that was a thing. But anyway, now we move on to the main villa where we have 4 left. It's going to be interesting to look at Mark's stats out to everyone. Obviously with Fraser and Brittany, they're still quite new to the villa. Congratulations on them on making a final. But it'll be interesting to see Sophia's as well. See what she's been thinking, you know. But a lot of content has gone into this series. You've got to realise that. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We need to press play because at the end, obviously, we're going to be choosing a winner. Actually, I'm just going to choose a winner in the villa instead of just going onto the screen where it's like where I dump them, because it'll be nice to see. Like I kind of want them to be like all outside near the pool area. But at the same time, I don't really care. But we are, I would say, a few minutes away from announcing our winner of Love Island. But I will stress this: Jordan and Abby are winners. They're husband and wife. So it's just like best of the rest. Do I think the best of the rest are any of these two couples? It's hard to say, because I would say couples-wise, best couple of the series obviously is Jordan and Abby. I'd say after that it's probably April and Lily, but because they're not together now, then it's not really a thing. Right, let's pause. Let's start with Mark, the dirty bastard of the series. And I love that, how that's actually become a thing. So, times kiss 39. Are you bloody joking? Actually, it only had sex 9 times, so get good. Let's have a look. No bladder failure. It's only 4 fires witnessed. It's all good. 88 whims completed, which is fine. 255 times happy. 60 times uncomfortable, which is actually decent, to be fair. 59 times flirty. Not bad. But bloody hell, how many kisses? How many kisses, Mark? Why do I keep clicking on inventory? Okay, so now into Sophia. So times kiss 6, times wooed 7. Decent. Been with both Mark and James. 1 bladder failure. 1 time passed out. I can't remember. I can't recall it. Total whims completed 34. 95 times happy. How many times she's been sad? 7. And she hasn't been in the longest ever. Mark, you've treated her like shit, but you might actually be together for a lot longer than you think. On to Frasier's now. 3 times kiss, 2 times woohoo, brilliant. 1 time sang, brilliant. Whims, yeah, you can check everything out. I'm not really looking too much into these just because they are relatively new to the things. So, times kiss, none. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. 25 times flirty, bloody hell. That's more than some. But anyway, right, let's do this. So, Mark, I want you to go here. Sophia, I want you to go relatively near. I don't really care where. Actually, I should probably get rid of what they are doing currently. Using the toilet, Frasier, I don't care. Right, can everyone please make their way to the pool area? Frasier. Really? Right. Frasier, please. Everyone's going to start walking away. Okay. Pause. I don't know where Mark's going, but it's good. It's good enough. It's as good as it could be. Like, even Brittany started to walk away. So, we have 2 couples. And this is for the Best of the Rest award. At the moment I'm trying to think of who was the winner. Okay. I think I've decided. It's actually a very tough decision because both have brilliant reasons for why they should win. Like, I think Frasier and Brittany are great together. They're a fantastic couple. But on the other hand, Mark and Sophia have been through a lot, and they're back together, and it looks good. It actually does look good. Okay. I've made my decision. The winner. Okay. The second best couple of Sims 4 Love Island is. Frasier and Britney. And I'll tell you why. I just think ever since they came in, which granted was only episode 40, I thought they've actually been very, very good together. And like, it's the fact that Britney stayed loyal. Like I did with my sim at the end of the episode, just before I got dumped out. I did have a go, and she was like, "Nope, not having any of that. I just want to stay friends with you." And she's remained loyal. They seem such a nice couple together. I was very close to just saying Mark and Sophia for what they've gone through, but at the end of the day, because they've, I think they could be happier with other people, even though they're happy together. It seems. I do honestly believe that Sophia would be happier with James, and I think Mark would be happier elsewhere with someone else. Maybe not with a sim, but I just think they're good together, but they could be better. Whereas I think Frasier and Britney have found what they've been looking for, and it could turn into something nice. It's the fact that both of them want to propose, want to get engaged to each other. So we do have our best, but like I will say this: this is the third best couple, which is strange in many ways. I don't think they've done enough to win it because they've gone through so much heartbreak and stuff, but. Mark, you're still a dirty, dirty bastard. Sophia, I think you've been treated poorly in this villa. I also think from me, by kicking you originally, so I do apologise. Frasier, you've come in and you've thought about bongo drums, which is nice. But it could be worse. Your girlfriend could be thinking about toilets at the same time. Right, I'm just going to press play and let them do what they want. But guys, that wraps up this series. Episode 1 till 50 of Sims 4 Love Island has been so enjoyable from my point of view watching these Sims. It's been a lot better than what I expected. It's surpassed any expectation of what I expected from it. Did I see Sims getting married in this series? At the start, no, I didn't. Did I see big breakups? Yes, I did. Did I see clashing personalities? One thing we didn't really have was arguments and like proper fallouts where two Sims actually hate each other. There is a lot of things I've learnt from this series, which I will be considering for when we do a series 2. But there is a few things like I'll change, like. I will be sending couples out on dates and scheduled dates elsewhere outside the villa. There will be also things like sorting out bathroom situations where it's not all shared. I think I would change it quite a bit. But for this series, I won't change a single thing. It's been absolutely brilliant. And the support for this series has been fantastic. And I want to thank anyone and everyone that has taken time out to watch this series and give like feedback and stuff. It's been hugely appreciated. I've loved every minute of doing this, and I would say I want to start series 2 straight away, but it might be a few weeks. I want to concentrate on other series before them. Myself and Jordan are planning on doing a new Minecraft series together, which should be interesting. But yeah, it's just I think that reaching episode 50 it's my longest running series, I think. Because I think my Batman Arkham Knight one was like 30 something. And Magicraft season 1 was like 26 episodes, I want to say. I think Battlefield 4 was like 11ish, so it was like Until Dawn. This has been my favourite series. With Sims, there's like a lot that you can do, and you can be as imaginative as you can, and you can make a lot of great content. So I will be definitely doing another series on Sims. I don't know whether the next series I do on this game is going to be Love Island Season 2. Especially because Love Island in real life is finished. So I don't know if I'll do that straight away. If there's any other like reality shows I could do, like Big Brother, but that's kind of the same concept. But maybe they're not like finding love; they're literally just in it to win it. I guess it's like a popularity thing. Could be something that I could venture down. Any others that I can think of? I don't know. Can't really do like I'm a Celebrity because that's, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone that's been involved in the series, either watching it, giving their feedback, or like just a fan of it. Thank you guys, and until next time, until the next series, until the next Sims 4 Love Island series starts, goodbye.